Well, today on the Russ Farm, we're going to pick up another truck. Another Ford. It's from a buddy of mine. And, yeah, I was looking for a Flathead V8 for my tank. And literally while I was loading the tank at the auction sale, these two friends walked over and it's like, I was wondering who bought the tank. Not even surprised it was you. And I was like, yeah, the only thing I need is a Flathead V8. He's like, wow, Dylan here has one. I was like, oh, wow, you want to sell it? And then sure enough, it had, it comes along with a 49 Ford. So, you can't just take the motor and leave the truck. I mean, it's unfortunate though because it's too nice, and I don't think I can. I think I'm just going to put the motor back in the truck and put the truck together. So I'll find a different one for my tank. Try and get the one at the farm going. But yeah, and I go to pick up the car hauler, and Michelle meets me there, but we were missing the stupid receiver sleeve for the newer trucks. Well, this thing had a 2 5/16 ball on it, so might as well go pick up a Ford with another Ford. First time towing with this 1970, and man, it tows awesome. It's a 30-degree day even, and it's just pulls great. Drives even better with a trailer on it, so how do you beat that? Yeah, we're a few miles away anyways, so bring you back in when we're loading that, sweetheart. Well, here's the latest edition. 1949 Ford F68. Even got a handy engine stand with it. Using Michelle's truck to tow it. Pulls the trailer great. I love it. Doesn't even really care. This is a big hill right here too. Oh, it just rides like a dream. What a good old truck. Still I'm not even being hard on it. It's still accelerating in 4th gear up this big hill. What a good unit. I love this truck. Pulls so good. This highway sucks though. It's rutted real bad. Oh, look at that thing. I love it. It's just like the one my uncle has at the farm. It was my great grandfather's. It's pretty much the exact same truck. His was just blue. But yeah, gonna get her home and unload it. Start throwing this thing together. Well, today we're gonna be working on our newest edition. Well, actually no, not newest edition. While we were loading that truck up, I got a message I've been waiting for quite a while. The place where I bought my 68 Dodge crew cab from. Unfortunately, that guy had passed away. It's been about 2 years now, and they finally finalized the estate. So his son messaged me ready to sell some stuff. So while we were loading that, got that message, and the next 2 days we spent picking trucks up after work from there. So we got a 1970 F250 crew cab and a 1977 F350 crew cab. So videos on reviving those two will be after this one. So let's take a look at this 49 though. This I picked up from a friend. Got it while I was, well, I was looking for a flathead that ran. I wasn't looking for a whole truck, but I mean, you know, that's how these things happen. Once I seen the truck, I really couldn't leave it. It's a little, got rust in the front of the box on each side. And this fender's kind of like cut. It's not really even rusty, but just look at that. It needs glass. This window's missing. The windshield needs to be replaced. And the vent windows are bad. Delaminating. But he did such a nice job. Come with the gasket kit, even a shop manual. That shop manual tells you how to grind valves. It has everything in there. Come with a 6-volt battery, everything. He's got everything bagged and labeled, and yeah. And look at that, a thrush muffler. That's so cool. So it came with a bunch of new parts. Basically everything to put this truck back together. So I wanted this flathead to put in my tank, but I think we'll put it in here for now. Not saying it'll be permanent, but for now it'll go in here. But I think we're gonna have to kick the Roadrunner out of here though, just to, so we got some extra room in here. Go through all these parts. But I think I'm just gonna stuff the motor back in it. I've got some unfortunate things though. I think this exhaust, okay, this one's still attached. But this one, the studs are snapped off. So I think I better deal with that before putting it in the truck. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. I don't know what I'm gonna do, cut them flush and drill and tap them. I'm not sure. Oh, is that the flange? Oh, okay. I think that's still got the flange on it. Yeah, it is too. Huh, I don't know. Maybe a guy should just weld a stub of pipe on there. And not deal with all this stuff right now. That might be the way to go. clean it up, weld a new stub of pipe on this flange. Then I can go off of there. That's probably what I'll do. Dealing with them cast manifolds that are, what are they, 80 years old now, this truck? Not quite. 75 years old? I don't know. Yeah, but just better look at it. Doors are good. The fenders aren't, normally these fenders are odd above this. So there's actually there's like a ledge inside of here where these two pieces meet. Stuff always sits here and rots these fenders out here. Even on our 48 Ford that has still got nice original paint and is in really nice shape, there's a hole. I think there's just a hole in the driver's side in that spot. But yeah, so it's an F68, so it's a 1-ton. Single wheel. Oh, see, them fenders must just kind of split there. This one's split in the same spot and smashed really badly. Yeah, well, let's dive into this and see. Yeah, it's got a new master cylinder. I think he has rebuild kits for all the brake wheel cylinders. I don't know how new that battery. Oh, it's from 21. Battery's a couple years old. This thing was sitting in a heated shop, so hopefully be good. Look at how them doors work. Jeez. So nice. Okay, well, move this car. Well, just working on my redneck puzzle here. This is a truck. I bought it like this, with the motor out, all this disassembled. So it's a fun project trying to figure out how it all went together. Got brand new water pumps that came with it. Because one was seized. This one still turns, but I'm gonna replace it anyways. And yeah, try and figure out how the rest goes together. Try and get this motor in there. This should be a fun project. Should be very fun. But yeah, I got, before it went in, I cleaned up the exhaust, built a pipe that fits to the factory one, because this first little section off the manifold was rotten, so hopefully we'll have exhaust. Yeah, I'm gonna swap these water pumps. And yeah, then I think I'm gonna have to grab the engine crane, pick it off the stand, put the clutch on it. And I think we're gonna try and set it in here tonight. Yeah, should be fun. Okay, got the new water pumps installed. Feel nice. There's no lube port on these ones though. Those aren't gonna survive for 75 years like the other ones did. Yeah, this is something probably not too many people have seen. Rope main gaskets. Very interesting. That's my first time seeing them. Usually they're replaced with rubber ones, but this gasket kit has the old rope ones in it, so. Flywheel bolts. Why is there a, huh. Yeah, interesting. Yeah. Oh, there's more rope seals. Which ones are them? Yeah, very cool. couple more things to do, and get this off the stand and get the clutch on it, and we'll drop it in the truck, try and fire it up. That's pretty cool. I've never messed with a Flathead before. I own 2 of them, or 2 other ones, but they are both seized, so never got to mess with a running one. This is exciting. Okay, well, got my spark plugs on, or wires on. He had them labeled all nicely. New wires. Looks like new points and condenser in there. Got the clutch together. Oh, can't forget that guy. Won't want to go in there with that. It's aligned. I think I'm ready to drop it in there. I probably missing some stuff. It's going to be a real pain to work on once it's in there, but you know, that's just how we roll. Let's do this. I don't have Michelle here to film for me. She's doing setup for the lawnmower races and sled drags tomorrow. They're having snowmobile grass drags in town tomorrow and lawnmower racing, so we got a pile of rain tonight, so they're probably pumping water and doing all kinds of fun stuff, but I'm hiding out in the garage doing this. Figured I'd work on this while it's raining, and then hopefully I'm still off tomorrow, and we'll go revive the 2 crew cabs I picked up. A 1970 F250 and a 1977 F350. So they have both sat forever. The guy didn't even know. Couldn't even tell me. 80s sometime, he figured. But we'll see. Well, maybe I'll get a tripod here or something. Okay, that'll be a lot less sketchy having to turn it with the jack right up. Huh. Hopefully as it comes down and goes back far enough to do this. Because I'm up against the bumper already. Hope I don't have to take the bumper off to do this. That would be unfortunate. Just gotta jack up the transmission a little bit. That's her. Okay. Let's see what our chances are here. I don't know. Not really liking that. But you never know. Oh, it's touching something on the firewall. Oh, that's not good. on the battery tray. And this front support. It's kind of got to shift over a little bit to go. Oh, battery tray again. All right, I finally got it in there. Transmission is attached. I just got to jack it up a little bit. Put these front motor mounts in. And then everything else. I mean, then it's just hooking stuff up. Easy peasy. Okay, I think I have everything hooked up that it needs to run anyways. Yeah, I really should hook up a gas jug, I guess. Looks like that fuel pump works. Nice clean fuel in it. So maybe I should just hook up to that, to a gas jug. Let's do a little test hookup here. Hope this wasn't converted. Let's just see. Oh, nothing lit on fire there. So. No smoke of any sort. Of course. Okay. Let's just see what happens when I turn the key on. See if it'll crank over. It cranks. Wow. Would you look at that? I wonder if it has spark. Grab my handy dandy spark tester, I guess. Whatever that is. Let's just test it the old-fashioned way. Well, it's got spark. So let's hook some fuel up to it. I have to say though, this is the best project vehicle I've ever bought. He labeled everything. It's getting fuel now. Does it want you? Yeah, it wants all the choke. leaking down there? Oh, oil. Oil's just a pouring out of there. Oh, my new oil. Guess I forgot to tighten the drain on the... Must be what that is. I don't know. Oh, and it's kind of, must be kind of stripped. I like the dipstick on this thing. It says full operating. Danger. Yeah, we're a little low. Is it coming out of this can? Oh, it's coming out of the canister. What do we need to do there? Well, it's making oil pressure, that's for sure. The gauge didn't work, but the fact that it's pouring it everywhere means it's pumping it. All right, we'll see. See how it likes that. All right, don't think it's leaking anymore. See, my fuel pump is though. Nice, it runs good. Sounds mean too. Oh, I do hear a vacuum leak in here. Wonder what does that hose go to? Let's see the restart. Man, this thing runs awesome. I don't got no gauges working though. Cool. Well, now I guess put the generator, the fan on it, and put the rod in it. Oh, what I really should do, I'd better see if the clutch works in the transmission. Beautiful. She's a driver. Got to do a few more things, and well, the worst part is the brakes need to be done. I think everything's here. Came with a new master. He has everything taken off though, so that's going to be fun trying to figure out how those go together. There. It runs and moves. And I started at, I don't know, it only took me a couple hours to get this engine in and running. I started at 2 o'clock this afternoon, and I think it's like 6, if that. So wasn't too bad, and that's something I've never worked on before. Never worked on a Ford this age. It's beautiful. Well, I got the rad in, the shroud in, the fan, the generator. The belt's on. I don't have rad hoses though. I found some that'll work for lowers, but I don't have small enough stuff for the uppers. And I got the head pipe welded back on. And look what this thing came with. Like, how cool is that? So, just gotta throw this puppy on there, and then I'll fire it up and see what it sounds like. See how many exhaust leaks I have. Well, let's see what the ancient old thrush sounds like. Doesn't want to choke, maybe? Oh, battery's getting dead. Love to know how old that muffler is. I think the battery's charging now. I figured out what the vacuum hose coming in here for is. It's got vacuum operated wipers. And the hose isn't hooked up to the switch. Yeah, it's charging now. Yeah, it is. Sweet. Sweet. Well, it's gonna be it for this till I get rad hoses and do the brakes. Then we'll go for a tour with this thing. Oh, I gotta do the gas tank too. That's not gonna suffice. So, that's good for one day though. Picked this up a couple days ago. Started working on it tonight, or today, threw the motor in, put it all together, got it running. Successful day, that's awesome. Just wanna quit leaking oil. I think I got the oil leak fixed. That's good. This wasn't snugged down enough and it was just hemorrhaging oil everywhere. Wrecked my piece of cardboard. But, well, that's gonna do it for tonight though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time.